To start it off, I'd like to ask you to think about what you love and who you love. So under the what, that would include like material possessions, worldly things like a car, a house, shoes, clothes, your phone, anything really. And I also want you to think about those who you love. So your parents, your siblings, your family members, your friends, classmates, teachers, whoever it may be. And I want you to think about how much you love those things and how much you love those people. Now I want you to take it even a step above and think about how much you love yourself. You know, we would say that we love ourselves more than anyone else, right? We take care of ourselves, we want the best for ourselves. So we love ourselves a lot, and every one of us would probably say that we love ourselves more than we really love anybody else. So I want to share a story with you where the companions were sitting with the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, and they said that Umar, which was one of the closest companions of the Prophet was holding his hand. He was holding Umar's hand. And Umar said to him that, "O Prophet, you are dearer to me than everything except for myself. Like, I love you more than anything, but I don't love you more than myself." And so the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, he said that, "O Umar, your faith is not complete until you love me more than you even love yourself." So then Umar, he took a break for a couple of seconds, and then he responded and he said to the Prophet that, "O Prophet, now I love you more than I even love myself." And the Prophet responded and he said, "Now your faith is complete." And of course, I'm kind of paraphrasing that narration. So the question now becomes for us that we're not companions of the Prophet, right? The Prophet is not with us, peace and blessings be upon him. How are we supposed to develop such a relationship with him that we love him so much that we get to the point where we say that we love him even more than we love ourselves? With any normal relationship with another human being, you meet them for the first time, you tell each other your names, and then you get to know them more and more because you talk to them, you see them often, and you develop a relationship. So two people who were strangers at first could become best friends eventually in a few weeks or months or whatever. So that's how relationships work. But with the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, he's not with us. So we don't get to see him. We don't get to hear him. We don't get to hang out with him and chill with him. So how do we develop that love in our hearts for him to that extent where we love him more than even ourselves? And the answer to that is that we have to learn about him. And we have to know about who he was and what he did in his life and why he's so important. And all of these different types of things, every aspect of who he was, because he was he was the best individual, the best human being ever created by God, by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so we take this opportunity to remind ourselves about who he was and commemorate him. And in this series, I'll be covering things like why we should love him, how we should love him, some of his miracles, his character, and many other things about his life, some stories and whatnot. So we'll be covering all of that on a day-to-day basis. We're gonna have one video uploaded that will be between 3 to 5 minutes every single day. And the purpose and the hope is that we will increase in our love for the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, and really take him on as a role model so that we can first increase in our love for him and then also use that love to motivate us to apply what he has taught us and live the way he lived, not only for this month, but for the rest of our lives. So go ahead and sign up if you haven't already to receive a notification every day once the video is uploaded. We're gonna upload the videos on YouTube and Facebook. So sign up to get those notifications, and also you can follow us on Snapchat where we'll also post the link to the videos. I look forward to seeing you in the rest of the series. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.